Hi, welcome to Splash Supply Company. I'm Mark the Pond Guy. Today we're going to talk about algae, specifically algae that you will find in a typical koi and goldfish pond in your backyard. The specific type of algae that we're going to talk about today is stringy, fuzzy, filamentous algae. It goes by a lot of different names, but basically it's any type of algae that you can physically grab a hold of. It differs from green water algae that we talk about in a different video, but stringy, fuzzy type algae can grow on the surface. They can grow down deep in the pond. They can grow in a pond that's full shade. They can grow in a pond that's full sun. The first question we get a lot about these stringy, fuzzy type algae is it normal? Should I see this kind of algae in my pond? And the first answer is yes, it's totally normal. We see these types of algae in pretty much every single koi and goldfish pond that we build. The reason that you see these types of algae in the pond is because of excess nutrients, specifically excess nitrates. Nitrates are a byproduct of the biofiltration process. In the biofilters, beneficial bacteria and enzymes colonize, and they get rid of the ammonia to keep your fish happy. The byproduct of that is nitrites, but there's another type of beneficial bacteria that eats up all the nitrites. The byproduct of that is nitrates. So the quick science lesson is ammonia gets converted into nitrites, nitrites into nitrates. Well, what happens to those nitrates in your pond? Basically, your plants in your pond absorb those and use those excess nitrates as nutrients to grow, to produce beautiful red leaves, beautiful pink flowers, a narrow leaf, a wide fat leaf. All of these different plant characteristics use a different nutrient or use a different nitrate. If there's any nitrates left over, then you're going to get stringy, fuzzy, scummy type algae in the pond. It's totally normal to see these type of algae in a pond, even if the pond is full of plants. Well, Mark, what if it's too much algae? I don't want to see all of that algae in the pond. My first suggestion to you is to add more plants. Let's say you have a green leaf plant in the pond and you have a lot of it, but you don't have any red leaves in the pond. Add some plants that have red leaves. The red leaves will take out a red leaf nutrient, and if the plants take out enough nutrients, the stringy, fuzzy type algae will be greatly reduced. So, in essence, what I'm saying is variety of plants in the pond will really help reduce stringy, fuzzy type algae, while at the same time making the pond look awesome, making the pond look beautiful. So add as many plants as you can into the pond. One of our favorite plants is water lettuce. Water hyacinth is another one. But look at the roots on this plant. Those roots will hang down in the water and suck out all of the nitrates that are coming past it. The bigger the plant, the more nutrients it obviously took out, and the less string algae downstream from the plant. Well, after you've added all the plants that you want to add, occasionally you still do have a little bit of excess stringy algae, fuzzy algae in the pond. And in that case, there are some products on the market today that you can add as debris clarifiers, powders that you can sprinkle down that act as a contact algicide that will kill that algae. Keep in mind, if we add the algicide first without adding all of these other plants, we're making the problem worse. Dead algae becomes nutrients for next week's algae. And so the problem becomes worse and worse, and next week you come in to buy a bigger bottle of algicide, and you kill more algae, and then it grows more algae. So the best way that we can suggest to you today to get rid of those nutrients instead of going down the cycle of killing algae and growing algae is just add beautiful plants to the pond that will get rid of the nutrients. If we get rid of the nutrients, we reduce the amount of stringy fuzzy type algae in the pond, and the pond looks gorgeous and beautiful, so you can enjoy it all season long. Hey, that's it today for string fuzzy type algae. If you have any questions, give us a call, send us an email. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.